I have this bad habit of getting, oh, you only need 2 yards or 3 yards for your outfit, but then I get 10 because I'm like, maybe I'll need it.
Yeah, same. I always buy like double, and then I have so much left over, and I'm like, I'm not gonna make anything out of this. But I'm like, maybe I'll want to make a matching purse, or make some gloves, or make something to go with it, and or because it's either if I don't, I'll buy it too little, and then I always make mistakes, so I always end up needing more than I need. So
Go,
I
get more.
yeah, that's probably the real reason why I'm in debt right now.
Oh, it's okay. Look at this. Can I show you? Look at this fabric. This is what's putting me in debt right here. Have you been to Fishman's?
Ooh.
It's in
No, I
Chicago.
don't think so.
Okay, so the tiers of all the fabric stores, there is discount textile discount, right?
Uh huh.
Right, and then that one has like everything. It's crazy. And then above that, I'd say is Rainbow. Have you been to Rainbow?
Yes, that's usually where I go to.
Rainbow's the shit. That's where I got like the finale fabric, the sparkles. Oh, it's so good.
Mhm.
And then above that is Fishman's. Fishman's is like super expensive, but you can find some signature. Like everything is labeled and everything has a price. It's crazy. But look at this. Ooh, look at that.
Ooh.
Some like crystalled, lacy moment, like very prom dress extraordinaire. Ooh.
Yes.
But then mixed with this, oh fuck, it's in a bag. Hold on. You're not even ready. You're not even ready. Ding 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 ding. I may have tied this really tight because I didn't want any. It's very Gorgelina Jolie. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, look at.
Why'd you leave? She just left. That was homophobic. How's she gonna do me like that? Are you still here, Utica? Where'd you go? Come back. Come back. Ah! Why'd you leave? Okay, there we go. I thought you left me for a minute. I was gonna say. I accepted it. There we go. Wait.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
What
sorry.
did you do?
My chunk finger swiped right, and I entered someone else's story, not Orion's story.
She's got those little
Story.
sausages.
Okay,
Piggy
okay.
dipping at the piggy pond.
Piggy zipping, piggy zipping in the piggy pond. Okay, but look at this. Okay, so yes, look at this, Gorgelina. Yes, but then this.
Ooh.
Mauve fur. Watch it.
Yes.
Oh, and
That's
then
pretty.
look at these together. Holy shit. Ugh. Peed my pants. My pants have been peed.
What are you gonna make out of it?
I'm thinking I've been really into like a drop shoulder recently.
A drop shoulder.
So
Is that like
like
drop shipping?
so you know like when garments come and they like come down the shoulder and then they start here. So you
Uh
have
huh.
all of this chest space. I think I might do all of this in the crystal and then have the rest of it be like a beautiful fur moment.
Ooh. I
You
like
know,
that.
obviously more outfits that I can wear to Queen. Girl, I need to stop getting like nice fabric because I can never wear them out.
Yeah. See, the thing is, like, if I buy nice fabric and I try to make something out of it, I'm so scared that I'm gonna fuck it up, that I'm gonna be like waste my money, or just like ruin the fabric. And I'm like, so if I ever buy like nice stuff, I'm like, I have to wait and save this for someone who knows what they're doing to make something for me. But
I'm in the opposite side where I'm like, oh, this is so pretty, I'll get it. And then I bring it home and I'm like, I can't get this wet.
right. Oh my gosh.
Damn.
That I've been getting better at sewing though, so I'm like, I feel a little bit more confident, comfortable, trying to do stuff. But I'm like, Oh,
Your looks are great. I love your looks.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
Thank
3
you.
boobs of them.
I should not have been in the bottom for the ball challenge, but let's be real. I love cornbread, but I feel like she should have been in the bottom.
What would she say? What would she say?
What?
She'd be like, I love her so much.
I do
She's
too.
such a
I
vibe.
do too. Yeah.
So on my season, I was really buddy with Tamisha, and she would always wear her breastplate, just out and about. And I just go up to her all the time and be like, Dad, I need a snuggle. And she'd be like, yes. And I just snuggle up into her titty tatas. I just love her so much. I feel like I do the same with cornbread. I'm like, cornbread,
Oh yeah.
I need the titty tatas. And she'd be like, come here, baby.
But the thing with cornbread is that she would come up and just like do it. Like you wouldn't even have to ask for it.
Mm-hmm. I don't need to breathe today. All I need is the titty tatas.
I know. Listen, I spent 2 weeks with her at her house after Drag Race this past summer.
Oh, jealous.
It was a trip.
So okay, pardon. Remind me. You're at which fabric store are you at? Are you in a different state?
I'm at Fields.
Fields is in where?
Grand Rapids. They have a Fields there, I think.
They do. I was gonna say you should come to Chicago. You should just drop what you're doing and drive to Chicago. What?
I'm shooting my runway look for Friday in the morning.
Ooh. Wait.
What are you doing tomorrow?
What day is it tomorrow? Thursday. All I have is sewing most of the day. I'm doing like a 9 to 5 sewing regimen. Regimen. Yeah. So when I'm assuming you have your shoot in the afternoon.
We're gonna do it early in the day. Like
okay.
I'm probably gonna leave here pretty early and go do it, and then shoot it, and then I've got the rest of the day off. So we can do something if you want.
Yes, please. It'd be a joy. Come see what I'm working on. We'll get dinner. Not us talking about logistics on live.
Yeah, I'll just be like, actually, what's your address? Can you say it so I can write it down?
Yes, it's my house. Which part of England are you from? My house.
My house. I say that all the time.
Oh my gosh.
When people are like, where did you get that? My house.
My house. Yes. So Domingo is on this live and is a boss ass bitch and got a shout out on What You Packin'.
Who did?
Domingo Chalua.
On which What You Packin'?
With June.
Mm.
So good. He's brilliant. But yeah, you should come hang out with us tomorrow. He's incredible. And so tiny. So small and good. The most good.
That's the thing is I'm like, I want to work with more people. Like, I as much as I love making my own stuff, like, I love working with other people on stuff too, like, a lot of the runways and stuff that I've worn so far on the show, a lot of it was made by me. So like, I mean, I do have stuff like that I brought that wasn't made by me, so I can't wait to show it off.
It's gonna be everything. I like your.
I have some really good runways.
Mm-hmm. I'm stoked. I'm stoked for this episode. Are you watching it back in Grand Rapids this weekend?
I'm not sure. I don't. Are you gonna stay in
Chicago?
I don't have anything planned for Friday, so. I mean, I'm in Chicago tomorrow. I don't have anything planned for Friday, so I could stay in Chicago.
Mm. There's this cute boy that's been following me around, and he's like, "You should come out on Friday. Come hang out with the squad." And I'm like,
"To where?"
Oh, like the cute boys at his house parties, as they do.
Teamwork?
I haven't been. You want to go? Rue Girl Takeover.
I've never been either.
Teamworks? I'll bring my coffee enema, and we'll have a great time.
Yes. I'll bring my catheter.
Your catheter! Not your catheter.
I'll just walk around. Does anyone know how to change the catheter?
you get a slew of hands like erupt from the hot tub.
Everyone just gets out of the hot tub.
We're ready. What are you doing here? I'm trying to think of like who would I not want to see at Steamworks, or who would I be very surprised to see at Steamworks? I'd be like, Tina, what are you doing here? Or who? I'd be like, Carson, what are you doing here? Be like, I own this place.
He's like, I run this bathhouse.
Mm-hmm. Or Nicole Byer.
Not Nicole Byer.
She'd be like, I love it. This is Steam House. I love it. This is drag. I love it.
Ron Jeremy. You don't know who that is.
I don't. Also, I'm just walking around my house. It helps me concentrate in a weird way.
Oh my God, brain. You just pace back and forth. Yeah, I do that a lot.
My brain works in tornadoes.
If I'm not doing that, I'm just driving around aimlessly. You don't have a car, do you?
I do have a car. I can drive.
A car in Chicago. Wow, so privileged.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's a mountaineer, so don't give me too much credit.
Like, if I lived in Chicago, I'd want my car. Like, I would not want to not have it.
Oh my gosh, people are funny. Utica, we're dizzy. Good. Good.
I know, my comments are so, like, just stupid. Like, all these questions that I get asked. Okay, here's a question that I got asked. Does your body get a good job on the app, and then you have a lot of water, and then I tried it to make your head on the side, and I don't want it, ?
Wait, which one of us is drunk? Which one?
The thing is, I read those comments, and then people are like, are you high? I'm like, no, it's y'all. Y'all are gaslighting me. And they have this new thing where anytime I go live, people are like, oh my God, so-and-so's on your live. So-and-so just joined. Like, they gaslight the fuck out of me. I'm like, stop saying that. They're like, oh my God, RuPaul. Like,
I haven't been on live in a minute, and it's an adventure.
Me either. I haven't been on live since I came back on the competition.
Ooh.
So, like, I was going to go live the past few days, but I just, like, have been busy.
Same girl.
Donald Trump. Shut the fuck up. That's the one thing I will say is, like, the fans that I've gotten so far have been so loyal and so amazing.
They have. It's because you're everything. And
yeah, and I'm like, I need more recognition. Why don't I have 100,000 followers?
Oh my God. You at Roscoe's the other night was everything.
But did you watch it?
Yes. When you did the...
Oh, you were there, yeah.
I was there. I was in the front row. No, it was so good. I love it where Diabetes is so, like, forthright. She's like, bam, bam. She's like a pistol. Pew, pew, pew. And then Maddie, Morphosis, has a thought out and planned answer for everything that comes her way. Like, girl knows her shit. She's like an encyclopedia of straight drag. And then you're like, work. Just one word answers. And I'm like, it's so iconic. You got it. It was such a good show. And Batty was literally just pissing her pants next to you. She was like,
I love Batty. Yeah,
She's
she
everything.
Actually, like, we started at the same hometown bar. She hosted the first show I ever performed in.
Really?
Like, we're both from Grand Rapids, yeah. So, like, I'm very good friends with Batty.
She's everything. She's got such good energy.
I love her.
And Naisha, I love her. She gives me such, like, TV host.
She's really sweet.
Mm-hmm. I love that she moved to LA. She's like, but I'm still doing Roscoe's. I'm like, girl, that's a lot of flights. I live.
Right.
I love her so much. She's so fun.
Get those gigs. Get that money.
Mm-hmm. I love her. Having conversations with her is always like 30 seconds or less. I'm like, how are you, girl? She's like, oh, I'm so good at everything. And then we get distracted. And we're like, why we end up away from each
Yeah,
other.
that's
but
what I've noticed about Aisha. I feel like we're very similar in the sense that we both have ADHD, so she's just kind of like changes topics. Like she's just like all over the place. I love it.
yeah, she's everything. I love her so much. I love Roscoe's. It's such a good vibe there.
Oh my god, I had so much fun. I was literally have me back anytime because I had so much fun at that viewing party. I'm sad I had to like walk away at the end, but it is what it is.
The audience literally erupted. They were like, "Where'd she go?" It was kind of iconic, though. I will say, like, production calling in the middle of a Roscoe's viewing party. That's tea and that's drama.
I literally I answered, and because they wanted me to do this like right as the episode ended, they wanted me to log into the RuPaul's Drag Race Twitter account and go live or something with Joey and Nofi.
Who?
You know what I'm talking about? I think Nolfi is his last name from Entertainment Weekly.
Are those famous people? Oh, Entertainment Weekly. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm at Roscoe's right now, and I'm kind of drunk. And they're like, it's okay. And so I just walked upstairs and did that, and I was like, okay. I didn't know why they wanted me to do it, but I was like, work.
That's odd. That's kind of iconic, though. It would really cause a stir. People were like, oh, where'd she go?
I know. Everyone's like, oh, my God, where did you go? What happened? And then I was like, I got a call from production. They're like, what? And I was like, it's not that serious.
I was sitting with Faye Ludes and Abigail Beverly Hills, and they were like, and then we were trying to microanalyze, did she say something? Did production call her because she's doing spoilers?
Like, what did she say? What did she do? And I was like, it's kind of funny. I love making everyone worry.
Seriously, I was like, honestly, it was iconic. It was really fun, and and it was just fun watching Diet spew all of her beauty, and then and then Maddie. I'm so impressed how forthright Maddie is. She literally is she's like the ACTs of drag. She knows her shit. She always has an answer. I'm like, get it,
she's
girl.
So smart. And she's very educated.
Yes.
On LGBT stuff, you know?
Yes, she's very educated on her craft. Sometimes when people ask me things, I'm like, I like it. It's fun. And
sometimes when people ask me things, I just say, let's go, girl.
Yeah. Let's go, girl.
That was, okay, they did me a little dirty on that, but, I thought it was so funny that I didn't even care. Because, for the Meet the Queens, they're like, oh, who's your favorite queen? Drag Race queen. And I was like, well, obviously me. And then I said someone else. I can't remember who. But then they're like, oh, well, what would you say to yourself? And I was like, I would say, let's go, girls. And they just chopped it up to make it sound like just random. And I was like, I thought it was funny.
It was iconic.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. And, everyone that I go up to says, let's go, girls. Or, are you ready, Boots? I love how, obsessed Denali got about it. And yes, she still doesn't follow me on Instagram, but
those Denali stands in this live are gonna be like,
right. Y'all go. Everyone go. Blast her page and tell her to follow me.
I love Denali. She's so.
I'm trying to get to 100K.
200. What happened to 500?
Huh?
What happened to 500?
I said by the end of the year.
By the end of the year, girl.
Listen, Cornbread's already at 200,000.
That's Cornbread.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah, she's an icon legend.
Oh yeah.
I love her so much. She's so fun. I love that she just tells it how it is, and she's so real.
Oh my god! Not everyone actually tagging Denali.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
Aw, Utica, I love you so much. You're a blessing to this world. I know. Just kidding.
That's giving very much me energy on the main stage. You're so beautiful, you know that, right? Yeah.
Yeah. They were cackling at you.
It was funny. I was just so not even really paying attention on the main stage. Like
You're like, what?
I was like, I mean, like, I think I was getting irritated because I was like, I don't deserve some of these critiques, and then they were like, and then they started giving me praise, and I was like, okay,
No, I'll take it. Thanks.
right.
I may have also. I'm usually really quiet. Well, I was very quiet on the main stage because I'm just like, I love drag so much. And they were like, Utica, you did okay this week, but you look pretty. And I'm like, oh, thanks. I just like being here.
Right. Well, that's the thing too. Is like, I remember on the first day, like everyone was like just sitting there talking forever and ever, and they were all like, you know, like, oh, we'll get through this faster if, you know, we just like, you know, keep it short and sweet. And, you know, I was like, yeah, I don't want to be up here all day, so let's keep it, you know. So that's what I think. That's why I was like, you know, I didn't want to sit there and give like a whole spiel and everything. I was like, let's just move on to the next person because I want to take these shoes off.
Oh my gosh. The feet pain is real. Like the piece of advice that I give to anyone who is interested in Drag Race is somehow get yourself a good pair of heels. Sometimes in a blue moon, they'll like at the very start of the critiques, they'll be like, all right, if we're not on you, you can take off your shoes.
Yeah, we could take off our shoes if we weren't like the one talking. But the thing is, like, you take your shoes off and then you get comfortable and then you put your shoes back on, and that's when you realize how bad your feet hurt.
Yeah.
When you got to put them back on.
Yeah, it's not fun. I remember the first critique that we had. It's when we did our group number and then we did the sheer runway. They didn't tell us right away or at all that we could take our shoes off. So we stood there the whole time in whatever we had, stilettos. I was in the most amount of pain I've ever been in drag during the sheer runway. My feet were crazy. And then I had that like bump with the fall hair, and I had all like the watercolor, and I was like, ooh, a pretty girl. So I have a little pony, yes. So you put a bump, and then you put the hair on the bump, you know, very drag queen, very ooh, wow. But I put it too far back. So it was just pulling on the back. Ooh. It was pulling on the back of my head the whole episode. And then when we left, they held us in the back, like right before you go onto the main stage. They held us there for like an extra hour, an hour and a half, while the other girls were getting ready and we had to meet them. But we didn't know that. So we were just sitting there waiting. And I'm in so much pain. I'm like, I'm going to die. And I'm like, can I take my wig off? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like laying on the ground with my hair bump as high up as I can get it, and I'm still in pain, just like, oh!
It's like Maddie and Untucked on their premiere when she just took everything off.
I mean, you want to. People knock us for it, but like, honestly...
Well, no, it sucks because it's like you do your critiques, and then you go down Tucked, and you finally get to sit down, and then you have to go back on the main stage, and then it's like, if you have to lip sync, you're like, oh shit, now I got to perform in this, and I'm already in pain, you know what I mean?
Seriously. It's hard to like give all that energy when your focus energy is in how much pain you're in. What I think is so cool about drag is it's like one of the most fully encompassing art forms that there is. Like you are becoming your art, which is so cool.
Yeah.
But in the confines of Drag Race, it can be really difficult because you're in your art form, which can be so uncomfortable for much longer than it's intended to be. Like, girls are on stage for what, 3 minutes in this crazy elaborate look, or maybe like, you know, bop it around for a couple hours. You are in drag, full guiche, full hair, full glue, full body for hours on end. Or you have to stand in one spot on the main stage for an hour, maybe more, and you can't move. It's intense. It's literally so intense. The pain that my feet were in, or like some like the corsets and whatnot, I would not wish on anybody.
No,
it was horrible. But
let's for $100,000.
Seriously,
it wasn't even so much like. Is it sad that like I mean, the money is great, but I was like, I really want that scepter. Like, I
The
something about
scepter.
scepter. The scepter. I'm just like, I want a scepter. Like, I like weapons, you know. So I'm just like, I love like a blunt object. I just like, even the crown. I'm like, sure, I love the crown, but like the scepter is what I want.
The scepter. You know what I really want? I want a RuPaul trophy.
Yeah,
We don't get that
yeah.
anymore.
They
We
don't
lost
do it
budget.
anymore.
I'm like, for how much money you guys are giving away to the winner, you can still afford the trophies. I want the gold
Right.
ones, like the MVP, just
Yeah.
full gold.
You can just get a
Or
regular one and spray paint it.
okay, no blasphemy against Drag Race, okay? But I want to get a trophy, and I want to cut off the torso, and I want to put the RuPaul ornament on top. That's what I want.
Yeah. I love that. That could be, you could carry that in for your entrance for All Stars.
Can you imagine? I'd be like, look what they sent me. I guess I had to come. There was a return address, so I just had to return it. Return to sender. Dress up as an envelope. Manila envelope.
There you go.
Steal her look. So I'm sewing my ball look right now.
Your ball look.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
My executive look for the ball.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I lost a button on tour, so I'm replacing all the buttons with these circle buttons.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I've been procrastinating getting this done. And I perform Carol Burnett, and this is what I perform her in.
Is that the one with the that you recreated the earrings? That's the one you had the bob, right?
Yeah, the little bob, and then like the necklace that had the two tatas. Yeah. Do you have a look that you're the most proud of? And if it is, and it hasn't been, I'm sorry, and if it hasn't been seen yet, don't tell me.
I'd say my favorites I haven't shown yet.
Okay, good.
But I mean, I loved my mushroom. Like, I know
That
it
one
was
was
pretty.
good.
People either loved it or they hated it, but like I spent a lot of time on that. Like that was fully rhinestone. The heels took forever because I like encrusted the bottom of it. Like I spent a lot of time on that costume.
It was cute.
And everything, like everything head to toe, the jewelry, the hair, everything I made myself. So it was like,
it was so good. It was so good. I loved it. You're a hair girl. Your hair is good.
yeah, thank you.
I want to get a hair by you. I can do costumes, but I cannot do hair.
I'm like, hair is my specialty. I can do hair, but costumes I can kind of do. It's not going to be the most amazingly constructed garment, but that's why I'm like, I just want to start making money so I can have people make me costumes because I have a lot of ideas of things that I'm like, I don't want to make that.
It's a lot of work. Costuming is like a full-time. Go for it.
Yeah, it takes so fucking long. It's like, I think that's probably the most time-consuming part because it's like hair. I could do a wig in an hour, if that. Like, not even. But like a costume, that's like takes days,
Hours, weeks,
months. It's been 83 years.
It's been a fortnight. Slowly running out of
advent calendar to do it.
I love that you're slowly running out of gas in your car as you're on live.
I just
your car.
You love my zebra look wig? Thank you. Actually, that wasn't the wig I was supposed to wear for it. I forgot to bring the wig I was supposed to wear for it, and I made that wig literally like the morning of that challenge, like that blonde into the black.
Oh, it's so good.
Literally just quick teased up a wig I had and just threw it on. And Michelle didn't like it. She's like, I don't like the hair with it, but I don't think they aired that part, but she didn't like the wig.
Okay, Michelle. Michelle during my What's Your Packin' was so much fun. That was like the one moment I really got to like chat with her, and she is such a dream to talk to. I had a blast. I wish that the girls with Drag Race had the opportunity to like hang out with the judges. I feel like we'd had so much to learn from them.
Yeah.
Like the girls from Dracula literally get to like speed dial the Boulet brothers, and I'm like, oh, so cool. I wish I had RuPaul on speed dial. I would
Right.
I would I would FaceTime her when I'm high as fuck and be like, "Hey girl, remember when?" And she'd
On
be
the
like,
toilet.
"Cackle!" Ah!
When you're eating that, the meat.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
Talking about meat at some point? No. Meat? Meat?
Meat?
What?
Yeah. The other day when you were telling me how you ate that meat and you sent me a picture of when you were eating that meat, that face you
Oh
made,
yeah.
I still have that imprinted in my brain. I've been making that face all the time. Just like,
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Okay, so for that was for New Year's. A lovely individual gave me like a bunch of food for like Happy New Year. Here's a bunch of cooked meals, and it was so good. And they gave me like tenderloins, wings. They gave me like a bunch of meat, and I was home one night and I cooked it. And I was like, oh, it's gonna be so good. So I grew up not liking like the fat around the edges. I'm like a texture person. I'm like, ugh. So I decided to take the deep dive and just like go ham. And it's the best part. It's so good. I remember eating it. I was like, this is crazy. Yeah, and I sent you the picture
that's the
of me eating.
vulnerability that judges are looking for. That's your inner saboteur.
Utica, you seem really quiet. I'm just thinking about meat.
Thinking about that meat.
Do you want the meat?
Thinking
Carson's
about
over
the
there
marbling
like,
on that prime rib.
not the prime rib. Ooh. So, have you had any more ideas of what you want to make? What fabric are you gonna get?
I'm not sure.
What fabric do you like working with the most?
Stretch.
Neoprene.
Literally, yeah. Neoprene's great.
Neoprene's good.
It's great because it's very sturdy, but it's also stretchy.
And
it's very thick, so you don't have to line it.
I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and they're like, I want to make something really cool, but I want it to be like out of the ordinary. And I'm like, yeah, tell me. And they're like, I want to make it out of neoprene. And I'm like, that's out of the ordinary?
That reminds me of just Meryl Streep, groundbreaking.
Remember Sears?
Huh?
Remember Sears?
Sears?
Mm-hmm. Or Macy's. Remember Macy's?
Yeah.
Remember Kmart? Ooh.
Remember the Alamo?
The Alamo. I've been to the Alamo.
Really?
I think what's more interesting about the Alamo is the shops around the Alamo.
Like the gift shops?
The gift shops, the stores, the restaurants. Not a snow globe. What's something weird that you would want in a snow globe?
I think what I want is like I'm a part of a lot of Facebook groups where people sell like wet specimens and stuff. You can get like fetal animals and stuff. Somebody posted on I couldn't afford it. It was like $4,000. Somebody had a human fetus in a jar of formaldehyde. So I was like, I think it would be cute to have like a snow globe that's like a formaldehyde with like a little like fetus in it or something, and you put some glitter in it.
And you shake it?
Yeah. You can't shake it too hard though, because it'll like, you don't want the head coming off.
Not the
I love some good taxidermy, You're loading. She froze. Am I froze? Am I still here? Oh, she left. I think she disconnected. She forgot to pay her phone bill. She didn't win that 100,000. She was too shook to. The woman was too stunned to speak. Listen, okay. I would love for people to give me stuff like that. Somebody tip me a quail heart in a jar. I love it. I still have it. Utica's Wi-Fi. Lags. Oh, thank you. Your Wi-Fi is being a butt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, poor baby. You should. Everyone, tweet your friends to follow me. I want to get to 100K. I got to catch up. Well, if you are, I don't know when it's going to kick me off live again. I don't know how long it's been. Yes, let's go live again soon. That was good, right? That was fun. I love you, Utica. I love you, baby. I love you. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Maybe we'll go live tomorrow. Maybe. The night's still young. The day's still early. Oh my God. Wait. I have no idea what I'm doing. I feel like I should get something to eat. I'm like, okay, so I still kind of want to go into fields to get fabric, but I feel like I should have a plan. I should have, like, an idea ready for what I want to make, Because that's the thing I'm trying, my New Year's resolution, so to speak. Yes, keep each other up to date. Yes. You got my number, I got your number. Let's do it. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm like, bye, Utica. Have fun. Yeah, I feel like I should have, like, a plan, because I need to start sketching out my ideas. My car is running, yes. It is. It's warm in here. I'm good. I'm groovy. Yeah, baby. Follow her. You guys are actually doing it. Flannel is always 30% off at Fields. They always have deals. There's something wrong with my sound? What do you mean? What's going on? Popeye's chicken sandwich. I don't like Popeyes. Every time I go there, they fuck up my order. And they're really kind of sketchy, I think. I'm a little muffled. I don't know how to fix it. My phone's plugged in. Wait, why am I muffled? Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay. So it's just y'all. Is the car still running? Design clothes. See, here's my thing. Is usually what I do is I will go in and I'll find a fabric that speaks to me, I'll say, this is the one that I need. This is what I want. This is what I'm feeling. I'll have an idea